there. My name is Maria Krasinski. I'm an artist, an illustrator, an arts educator, and currently I am the artist in residence at the Roger Smith Hotel. Been here for about 3 weeks now, really just exploring the beauty and history of this gem of a hotel right here in Midtown Manhattan, getting to know the people, the history, the places that made this such a gem that it is. I work primarily as an illustrator in watercolors, gouache, but I've kind of taken this opportunity to spread out and try some new mediums, some acrylic paints, different pen and ink. I also do a lot of digital drawing. So in this video, we're gonna walk you through a little bit of my process, some of the inspiration I've had in my time here, and show you what we've come up with. Now, my work is really inspired by architecture, history, nature, just like a lot of like the beauty that surrounds us every day that you might overlook or pass by all the time. And I really wanted to dig into that here at the Roger Smith. It is such a wonderful historic hotel. First time I walked in here, I felt like I was walking into my grandmother's house. And I mean that in the best way possible. I think nowadays so many hotels have a very sleek, modern, cool look, which is great, but it's really nice to walk in and kind of feel hugged by a space and really like embraced. And the first thing that jumped out to me were all of the textures, from the patterns on the rugs to currently I'm in the lamp room and I'm surrounded by 11 vintage lamps of different sizes and textures and colors. The wallpaper, the patterns on the chairs, kind of these overstuffed armchairs, which again really gave that homey feel. And so for the first few days I was here, I was just sort of a sponge, taking it all in, playing with different mediums. I had been working digitally for so long, so it was fun to kind of like get messy and play around. So I'm going to show you a few things that I've been up to. So like I said, the lamps were really like, it's quite a literal and figurative inspiration, like the literal light bulb going off to kind of kickstart things here when you're in a new space. I really love this scene of birds. In fact, I was going to see if I could steal this lamp and see if they would notice. Probably would. More floral textures, kind of zooming in on some of these patterns to kind of make them a little more abstract, and this one kind of looks a little monster-y to me. Back to the birds. I really love florals, and now that the seasons are changing, it's really, kind of missing that bloom, that burst of color you would see. So having that surround me here in this room while it's been raining and dreary outside has been really lovely. So these are just kind of like a few sketches I made, which hopefully later on I will have time to turn into some bigger pieces. I'm thinking of this sort of as collecting snapshots and swatches, like thinking of all the wallpaper and fabric patterns surrounding me here. I have also been working digitally. As the sun goes down and my light in here fades, going digitally is a good option. And like I said, I really love architecture and design. And when you're in the middle of Manhattan, obviously the buildings are all right on top of you. And so here are a few shots I've done just of the hotel itself, trying to capture some of that fun spirit. My room actually looks straight at Henry's, the rooftop bar, which is this great secret tucked away corner that's always like super lively at night, which even if I'm not there, I feel like I'm at the party, which is good. So that's the scene where I've been staying. Also, you can't see it here, but the view from my seat, which is where I've been working for these past couple weeks, looks straight at the Chrysler Building. Like, how more New York than that, right? So every day, I kind of have been calling it like my Monet haystacks. The light is changing, the weather is changing, the mood changes, and so I've been doing just series of sketches in all of the weather. And nighttime when the city just like illuminates in a totally different way. So that has been a really fun inspiration as well. And then kind of going back to some of my more traditional work, like I said, it feels like grandma's house. And so I've been drawing some of my favorite pieces of furniture around the hotel. And this is my absolute favorite. It's a secretary desk. I've written letters and postcards from this, which are maybe going out to some of you. And it's just such a classic piece that I haven't seen in so long. My favorite chair, a bookshelf, kind of going through things quickly here. But in short, I would say like this experience for me has been really re-energizing and reconnecting. I just finished a big project, and sometimes that happens and you're like, oh, now what? What do I do? And just being immersed in this history and texture and flavor has been such an energizer to get started on my next project soon.